One of the easiest ways to assist effective collaboration between teachers is to create a shared Google Calendar. This allows you to easily plan dates when you're going to meet. You could insert into the event details the agenda, the roles. You can easily put in data if you need to in there, links to Google Forms and whatnot. But this allows for greater communication, which leads to greater clarity, and also you can have accountability, because if you're putting in what you need to have done before you meet, and you have it in a spot, you can easily check that. You can call people out, because really honestly, if we're really collaborating, we need to make sure that we're holding each other accountable when we collaborate too. So to do this, you're going to create a new calendar. So one person in your group is going to have to do this, but then share with the others. So in my calendars here, my Google calendars, I'm going to click the down arrow, click create new calendar, title it. I'm going to call mine collaboration test. Then you go down here to share with specific people, and that's where you're going to want to add the other person. And you're going to click over here. Instead of see all event details, you want to select make changes, manage sharing, so the other person can add to events, change events, and add people to the calendar if needed. Click create calendar when you're done. It'll take a second to show up, and there's your calendar. So now I can create an event. And I'm going to select the correct calendar and create it. I'm going to go to my other Google Calendar here, refresh that, and it shows up right there. And now I can delete it, edit that as the other person. I can add events to that detail. Now the other thing is know about this is that I shared from my personal account to my school account to start with. If you're inside your own Google Apps for Education account, you have no problem sharing that calendar and have people edit. The problem comes when you're creating an account in your school account and sharing outside that domain. Because it all depends on the settings at the inside for your whole domain, whether or not you can share a calendar like that. So just know that happens, but if you're sharing within your school, no problem with that. So now that I have that shared calendar, I can add to it. I can click on the event, edit that, and in the description, I can put in information. I can also actually even set up as a video call. So if we can't meet face to face, we could do a Google Hangout, and I just click that to add that. And I'll have a link to join. But I can put in all my data here. I can put in the agendas. I can put in our outcomes, what are our roles. All that can easily go in here. And that could be one place I can be constantly checking, and it'll have a nice record of when you met. And if you have notes you took during your meeting, you can easily link those in there so you can always find them quickly.